Hello, everybody, and welcome to every single modification 10 to the sky, Skyblock. Let's begin. If it's anything like the last one, we will have to pick a world type to start with so that we can pick something really, really beautiful so that we can go straight into the technology, or we can enhance the extreme beauty of the island we may start off on. Anyway, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Captain Sparkles 2 to stay tuned for more episodes, and let us begin after it loads the thing. Surely in a moment. We're here. Welcome to the sky. Use /Skyblock GUI and choose an island to get started. Let's do that. Skyblock GUI. Which kind of thing? Well, I guess we have to create a team, huh? Create a team. Jardonk. Template, simple life. Witch cottage. Default. Oh boy, do the people want a freaking default here? Ay. Sanguine sanctuary. Sieves, staycation. Piggy. Wait, Piggy's pretty cool. I feel like Piggy's pretty epic. Sky Factory with like nothing to go with it. Okay, I'm gonna do Piggy. I'm doing Piggy. It's pretty freaking awesome. Here we go. We're gaming. Let's go, Piggy! Quest completed. Grass. Quest complete. Passive mobs. So you can't really do much with this. These aren't really cheatsy doodle blocks. It's basically Skyblock, but we have an incredible... Wait a minute. What's going on inside the Piggy? Oh, he's got like a little starter house. Wait, does it even go? It even goes lower. Oh, just into the leggies. Guys, I have a basement. You guys are thrilled that I have a basement, right? You guys are thrilled to restart the game because of the basement. No. By the way, if you would be interested in grabbing yourself a Minecraft server so that you can play this mod pack with your friends, perhaps, or just having running 24/7 to generate resources, you could check out Apex Hosting, use code Captain Sparkles, or go to the link in the description in order to get yourself 25% off. You play along here, probably beat me to the end very, very rapidly. And speaking of the end, we should see what we have going on here. By the way, because this has every single mod ever, it has Apotheosis. You're all excited for this, right? As excited for it as I am? Glad to hear it. ATM 10 to the Skies kitchen sink pack that allows you to explore a variety of different mods in your own way. If you have any questions, Discord, blah, blah, blah. And I guess let's just accept that. Whoa, look at all the gaming I just got. So, oh my god, Apotheosis gear, Apothic spawners, Apothic enchanting. It's got all the Apotheosis. Let's go, everybody, we're gaming. Although, I don't think it has refined storage, and I think I'm going to have to possibly maybe get really up into channels because I'm not going to have Zine here to save me and last all the mods to the sky. I was able to use refined storage, but this time I'm not going to be able to use refined storage. I don't believe so. I might be big rippy dippy in pepperonis. So punching trees we have done. Oak barrel, grass, hostile mobs, the next chapter. Look at Piggy, right? Piggy, we clearly picked the best world that exists ever in a million years. So the oak barrel is a whole lot different from Minecraft barrels. In fact, we'll need it for lots of different items and blocks. We can use it to mix liquids, or mix items with liquids by placing a liquid inside, dropping the item into it, or even liquid mixing by placing both of them into the barrel. By the way, for mixing with lava, you should use a stone barrel. Wood ones will burn. If there's rain, it will fill up with water. Wow, a crafting table on a sticky poo. Well, I can put it there and keybind it. While accessing keybinds, I just want to point out, I really love when something conflicts with about 10,000 other things. So crafting table on a... Frick. Took a little bit of work, but we got there in the end. Very good news, everyone. Very good news. We should probably add barrels to our quick crafting if we can figure out which one, which I believe it would be, yes, X Diorum, X Nihilio, X twerking for... Hold on, are we twerking for trees here? I should actually see if we're twerking for trees, dude. It ain't no Skyblock if you ain't twerking. Oh, God, we are. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. I can't believe I ever doubted you for a moment that we wouldn't be twerking for trees. Speaking of trees, you know, rhymes with trees, bees. And I bet you we're going to have to do a lot of bees, and my life is going to be ruined because I'm not going to have Zine to help me out with the bees. Although I did do some bees in the last ATM Sky, so I guess it could work out. It could be okay. There is a chance that it might be all right. I'm going to just, let's do a little bit of this. I guess I'll start putting down, wait, guys, I actually am going to, like, need. I'm going to need for rain to happen because I need it to fill up the barrels. Oh, balls. That ain't good. Excuse me, I had a burp. I just realized, yes, there might be ultimine. There is, in fact, ultimine. I just had to bind it to a key that I like using, and everything is pretty great when you think about it that way. There we go, dude. All of the wood in the world. It's not just all the mods. It's all the wood. And then, yeah, I probably actually do need to do a little bit of leafage, if I am not mistaken. Let's see what it wants us to do for what? Which water? Which water are we talking about? Guys, it appears that we have selected a difficult island. If you'll notice, these other islands here, they have beautiful flowing water. To get us started, we have chosen difficulty. Which water? Which water? Place a barrel above a mycelium block and place water on it to get... Oh. Okay, well, I just actually need water to begin with. So I guess I need to get there first, which means I need clay, but that comes from sand. So I guess the first thing we got to work towards is cobblestone, which is going to be by holding shift right click while looking at the top of grass block. Ah, yes. Pebbles, pebbles, pebbles. Well, they look at the friggin' other... Here is where we use our beautiful macro from our G815 keyboard from our sponsor, Logitech G, where we can have it auto right-click for us so that we can pick up all the pebbles without having to expend the extreme amount of effort that would otherwise be necessary. Don't work hard, work smart with Logitech G. Link in the description. Was that good copy right there? I hope that was good copy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now we could... I wanted to, like, do this, and we can just boom. Oh, but that's a 2x2. Can we... I wonder if we can shift... No, we can't shift and craft into there. I was thinking of actually doing, like, a balance grid keybind, because you can... That is a thing. Oh, that doesn't work either. Wait, what is the... That's literally... Ah, that was an andesite pebble. The wrong one. The wrong one indeed. There we go. We got ourselves some cobblestone. Yeah, it can be a little difficult. That's stone and that's andesite. They look very similar. Everybody was going to be like, no, you should get your eyes checked. Those are basically the furthest apart looking things I've ever seen in my entire life. It's actually impossible that anything could look further apart than that. And for that, I apologize. I do apologize. Anyway, hammer time. So we need a stone hammer, which is, I guess, just some cobbledy. Boom, boom. Probably going to need to make a lot of these, I would imagine. We got our tattered tome. Do I need to keep that? Also, I got food. This is very nice of them to give me food. Big book of trees. You know what I should do before I get too far along? Is I should put some of these in my beautiful basement house. Wow. Oh, it's even got a little loft shelf. You don't have any configurable items in your inventory. I just wanted to zoom in. That's all. We didn't need to take it all crazy like that. Anyway, let's put all that stuff there. Wait. Hold on. At Tom... No. Somebody said they thought Tom's Simple Storage existed. As it turns out, it doesn't. Which is saddening because I was kind of hoping that we would be able to use TSS. Okay, there's nothing there. So those are just like little pits that we can go into if we want. I also feel like it'd be easier to put a ladder down here so we don't have to run to the butt and then run back to the head every single time that we want to do anything. But who knows? Anyway, okay, hammer time. You want to probably hammer the cobblestone, get it into gravel. I assume it's going to be kind of the progression that we're super used to here, which is just cobble into gravel, into sand, into dust, and into we don't actually have anything to be able to sleep at the moment, which is a little sadage, but well is what it is. And, oh, there's integrated dynamics. All right, well, that's an option. That's an option. Here we go. Let's get a little bit. Oh, no, guys. If I want to do this, I'm gonna have to break some of the tall grass, which actually, to be fair, I'm gonna break the tall grass manually instead of placing blocks on it, because otherwise we might not get some stuff that will be nice to have until we get Skelemans, and then we have to bone meal it. So it could give us a nice little head start there on the croppage. Very good. I have no idea what the frick is happening in chat, but everybody's message is being deleted. Oh, is it because it's probably because I'm doing everything wrong? And this is upsetting. I'm sorry if I've done everything wrong, if I broke it and I have to start over. It's my bad. Don't worry, I'll start over very soon. Ramby's Unicorn, 38 months, can't stay for long, but much love. I don't know why I did that when I meant to use the hammer, but it's chilling. It's chilling. Here we go. Do that again. Use the right tool this time. Beautiful. We got ourselves some gravel. Guys, he even remembered to use Ultimine. Isn't that like basically the coolest thing he could ever have done? I think that's basically the coolest thing. Let's just bring it down the list, right? Bring it on down the list just so that we can have all the things. And I don't think it goes further than dust, right? Yeah. Dust to dust. Dust to dust, indeed. Cool. Wow, look at us. We've gone through the whole quest line. Crush Deep Slate. Crush Blackstone. Is the Deep Slate just... Oh, yeah. You can also bring it up into the 9x9 compressed blocks if you want to do that. I forgot. I forgot. Okay, so let me see. What do we got here? Is there anything? Oh, yeah, I was going to look. Okay, so we do get Deep Slate out the gate. Guess we could crush a little bit of that. And we get some basalt. We get some blackstone. We get some granite andesite diorite. Alrighty, I guess we could do a little... I really just have to be super careful that I do not vein mine the pig. Because if I vein mine the pig, I lose everything. It will have cost me everything. All right, so crush blackstone, crush deep slate, stack piggies for expansion. You mean like just keep building new pigs? Instead of a mogus, I have a pigus, a mo-pig, pigmungus. Okay, how many of each did I need? So we gotta get compressed blocks, flint, upgraded meshes. Nice. Okay, punching trees, infesting our trees. With our newfound wood, we can make sticks. With our new sticks, we can make crooks. These can be used to break leaves. When they do, the leaves will drop more saplings and a new item called silkworms. Throw these silkworms on leaves to infest them. Okay, it's pretty much the huge, mate. It's the huge. Let's do a little bit of this. And a little bit more of this. And then I guess we'll be crooking it up here. Very good. Easy. I should add that to the favorites list because it'll be better that way. Who you calling a crook, huh? Who you calling a crook? It's kind of sad he has to live in a pig instead of the inevitable wooden platform that catches on fire. That's just crazy for you to say. Something like that. Yo, look at that. Okay, so I am going to vein mine with a crook. There we are. Did we not get a single... Hello? Where is my wormage? Guys, I didn't get a single wormage there. The frick? What's the probability? Oh, 1% chance. Oh, jeebus. All right, this might take a moment. This definitely might... Oh, I got one! I got one! It's all good. It's all good. We gamed. Big treeage. And now we could do a little bit of this if we wanted to. Ooh, look at that progress going. Look at that progress right there. Okay, they're gonna expand. And it's gonna be epic. Yes. Yes. Spread. Spread my beautiful worms. Okay, with that, I need to... I feel like I need to plant elsewhere, but the planting, it might contaminate the other leaves. Yeah, okay, I just want to separate it so that the vein mine doesn't hit it. And then I can maybe get more wormages. Didn't get more wormages, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get them next time. I get more wormages? Negative. All right. Wormage. Big wormagage. Big wormagage. Like you... Wait, does twerking make it? No. Twerking doesn't make it spread faster, but what does make it spread faster is the more it spreads, the more origin points that it has to be able to spread further. So it should spread further the more that it spreads. So that is a good thing. Indeed. For string, of course, just break those white leaves now in order to get it. Yes. I can't remember if you need to use something other than your fist. Do you need to use a hoe or shears in order to get the wool from this? Or do you need to use, like, a crook itself? You might need to use the crook. Hey, we got more wormage from that. Let's go. And now I can make bedification. Surely the best use of my stuff right here is a sleeping bag, which doesn't exist. Or simply a bed. Don't worry, I can get more wool. I'm sure it's needed for other stuff. All right. This is unfortunate. I'm going to need 2 beds. Otherwise, it's going to be lopsided. That's fricked up, mate. Big fricked up. But it's sleepy time. I can totally make the bed pink once we have the ability to get pink dye. 100%. But I kind of need to have bone meal. And otherwise, it's not really going to work. Okay, so Farmer Sieves and meshes. How much is strength? Okay, we're gonna need a few more. We're gonna need a few more. So let's get some more trees planted. I truly can't believe they would make an even pig. Oh dear, that's very large right there. That's very large. Okay, so those are gonna infect differently. Dang. I guess I could just like do that and then maybe hit it on the other side or something like that. Maybe possibly. And just use the other one in order to try to get more wormages. Perhaps something like that. And then also I could just get rid of all my cobblestone. I did, but that's no worries. Let's get some more cobblestone. Frick. Okay, hold on. God dang it. We good there? Okay, we're good. Now we have all the things. Now I can macro. Farmage go brrrr. Should be a lot of cobblestone. Oh, no, I'm overextended here, bro. I'm overextended. Here we go again. I just need to make a shovel, but also not accidentally vein mine out all of the grass here, and then we lose grass. Then it's probably a bad thing. Reasons. I'm not gonna vein mine the dirt pillar and then destroy the whole place. I was literally just talking about that, okay? It's crazy that you would have so much doubt of me. What have I ever done that would cause you to have such little faith that I would mess things up so quickly? See, there we go. Easy. Oh, look at that treeage over there. Okay, so I need to go down. I need to also make just a better ladder placement so I can go down closer to the front area where the pig is. But I can also make some more chesty poos here so we can start to break our storage off. Basic storage, functional storage, vanilla storage. Good. Great, great. Oh, applied energistics too. Quest complete, guys. I really do be questing out here. That's for darn freaking sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. Okay, cool. And then, oh, there is pink wool. Yeah, but I would have to take the pink wool here, and I'd have to repurpose it. And then the pig would be missing ears. And then it would be even less echoey in here or something like that. I feel like it's illegal for me to destroy any part of the pig other than the growth on its back, which I've done it a favor. It's not supposed to have this sort of growth, but I got it covered. I got it covered. Oh, you know what I can do? If I need to dispose of something, I can throw it into the foot. And what I could do is I could make lava be at the bottom of one of these feet so that I can throw items in it that I no longer need. Yes, I do know there's an inventory trash can before every comment on the video is that, along with you could have used this storage and that storage. However, I would prefer to make a lava feet and then throw things in there and then not fall into it myself, because I would never fall into it. I would simply never fall into the lava foot. Never, ever. Okay, the only thing I will do as far as destruction of the pig is I think I'm going to put a ladder right there. Just in order to make it a little bit more practical to get up and down, you know. Oop. Okay. And put that there. And then beautiful practical headage. Excellent. And then I guess I gotta put like wood. Maybe this can be like a wood chest or something like that. And then, bro, we got ourselves an epic amount of crookage to do here. Wait, what the frick? If I do that, and then I leave and I walk around, it retains its inventory. That's crazy. Okay. I had no idea. I had no idea it worked that way. All right, guys. Big crookification. Ooh-wee. Very good. Another wormage. Multiple wormages. Huge. Oop. Goodbye. Hold on. Nice. Hey! Almost spleefed myself. Oh, wouldn't it be really funny if, like, the first death was me spleefing myself out of the world? Like an idiot. It would be kind of funny. I don't know if you loop back around or if you just lose stuff. I don't know exactly how it treats it. I don't remember how it treated it last time. But it would be kind of funny. Okay, start doing the thing. And there we go. Wormage has been added to the chat as an emote. Nice. Shroom PK with the 4 months hype for the new mod pack. Let's go. Hoping this will be a great watch. Me too. I hope this will be one of the best watches the world, like a Rolex. Among watches, it will be a Rolex. Or even maybe like a Patek Philippe, if we really want to stretch it far. That's the kind of watch that this will be with the wormage. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Oh, we get an excellent amount of additional wormage when we do that, too. Alrighty. People are saying Captain Sparkle's stream is the Rolex of live streams. I have been hearing that recently. I don't know who is saying it, but it appears the people might be saying it. And it's not me, but it's the people. And the people can't be wrong. So it must be the case. It must be. Okay, so with that said, I think we need to start making Farmer Sieves and meshes. Here we go. Let's get some slabba-dabba-doo out here. Alrighty, so let's get some of these guys. Dude, it's so sick having crafting table on a stick. Can you guys actually, like, are you guys proud of me that I'm actually remembering to utilize the crafting table on the stick instead of, like, running down here every single time? I mean, I am down here, but instead of, like, running down here every single time in order to do it, which would be super tedious. You guys proud? You're proud, right? Oh, wait, this is even. So I gotta do 16. I gotta do 16, otherwise it's gonna be all unevenly distributed. I mean, we might as well, right? we might as well just do it down here to start with. I'm going to be like, where'd my wood go? Oh, wait, it's stored in the craft. That's the one thing that's like kind of hard to get hold of. I'm going to eat, sleep, sieve, repeat. Eat, sleep, sieve, repeat. Okay, now I need meshes. I need meshification. It's getting meshy out here. It's getting very, very meshy. Oh, God, I actually need to... Oh, frick, guys. I'm not going to have enough. Okay, if I were going to do a little bit of farmer sievage, what would we do? A little gravel, probably. Gravel's usually a good first start. Deep slate. Crushed deep slate. Crushed deep slate. Is it really all crushed deep slate? It's not. Oh, gravel. Okay, I was going to be... That'd be weird if it was not freaking gravel, you know? So we should probably get a little bit more cobblestone, and then I'm gonna get a little bit more string now that we're fresh out. It's a good question. Can you do wool to string? Can you do wool to string? I don't actually know, but it is okay. We'll do this. I'll do this. We'll do a little torquification. Torquification. Go, wormies. Go. Do your thing. Do your thing. I could even put more down, maybe, just to, like, even speed it up a little bit more. I'm not going to use, like, my final wormage, but do a little bit of that. We just, you know, pull more crooks. Pull more crooks. There we go. And then utilize this to get ourselves 2 more meshes. Getting very meshy. And then I guess the last thing to do would be to simply... I guess I'll do this until... I just wish it didn't have to be an empty hand, because then you run into the freaking... Okay, it just fills up the slot until you get a backpack. It just fills up your hand slot. And even then, I think it would still fill up your hand slot, which is very annoying. So, Gaming Overloaded. Thank you for the 20-month arenos. Happy Wednesday, Jardon. It is a happy Wednesday, other than it being kind of a poo day. Very poo day. It was, you know, decently okay. Got the stuff done that needed to be done. And it's still not raining, which is always good when it's not raining, until tomorrow night. And then it's going to be the heaviest rain in the history of Novembers in the area. And that's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Good times. Great times. Oh, you could start with a flint mesh out the gate, you say? I would have to acquire some flint from the gravel out the gate in order to make that happen. But it's a possibility. It is a possibility indeed. I'm sure we're going to have to start auto-steving shortly here, too. Okay, a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Good, 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 good. Okay, are we good there? Are you there? Shift K. Oh, Shift K. Is that the quick thing to do? There. There. Nice. Okay, it's good. Goodage in the woodage. Okay, I'll see next time I collect. Actually, I can do it. I'll put some stuff in the chest, and then I will see if I do Shift K, because I think we were doing that last time, and it did work very nicely. Also, frickage, bro. There's no auto deposit. Maybe there is. Crazy. There's no quirk to be able to quick insert. You hate to see it, actually. You really do. But yeah, let me, before I start doing some farmer stevification, guess let me sleep first. And then I want to try to do the K in order to quick stack things so that people will be happy and pleased and not unhappy and quite pleased. Very pleased, in fact. Love the popping, bro. Love the popping. You know what you can do, I suppose, is you can do this. And that way they all just flood onto the ground, rather than you having to deal with your hand filling up, and then you can just finish, and then pick everything up, and then it's all good. Rather than having to, every time you're like, okay, let me shift that into the main, you know, the upper part of the inventory. Oh, now my hand's full again. It's not working. Shift. Click that into the upper part of the inventory. No, you just do this. You're right. No fun noise. No fun allowed at all, in fact. All right. Oh, yeah. And then wait. Okay. Oh, bro. Let's freaking go. That's some big maneuver. Wait, and then I think you can probably K that. Do you hold it? No, I guess you can't K that into compressed blocks. That doesn't work. But easy game, easy life. Current chat poll. Would you watch him if he was a worm? The answer is obviously yes. Right? Right? Wait, why you no stack? Huh? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Okay, there we go. I don't know why I didn't want to. That was kind of weird. It was being a little weird there. Wait, can you exit the crafting table? You can. You can. Turns out you can. Cool. Very cool. Guys, I forgot I had a crafting table on a stick, so I decided I should have a lot in my inventory, and then I remembered, oh, I actually have a crafting table on a stick. So, it happens. It does. Anyway, let's go and... Oh, so you gotta do this, probably. See, the cobblestone. Like so. But then you do this, right? And then I'm pretty sure that from there... So you do that, blah, blah, blah. And then... Wait, why didn't it... Frick, I thought that you could breakage. So this is an ATM modpack. You'll need lots of materials. So what will we do with our tons of gravel? Just use building chests? No, instead we combine the 9 blocks. I thought that we... Oh, you need the Oh, yes. The compressified hammer. I forgore, everybody. I forgore. Right. Let me get that started. Do you think that if I took 9 hammers and I put them all into my inventory and then I held K, do you guys think that it would compress into a compressed hammer? Let's find out. Okay. Oh, wait. No, it's got to be here. It's got to be here. It's not working! Damn it! Maybe I have to clear the crafting table first. That's fricked, bro. That's fricked. Can't believe it. Cannot believe I wasn't able to quick K-craft. Now we're talking. And then, so you get the gravel here. And then, is it going to work? Oh, it's going to work. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Look at that. And now, okay, so we've gotten flintified over here. Very good. So, let me, start putting away some materials there. And then you can go there and there. And then I gotta put together a chest of all these things. Wait, can we K these? Can we K these? Oh, you can freaking K them all, bro. You just K them all. Holy frickage. Everything can just get turned into an okay-dokay. More chests will be needed, though, until we are gaming up here. Alright, so just maybe these will be ores over here. That'll be cool. That'll be great. And then because they are 2x2s, I bet you I could also just K them up here, which is pretty cool. And then the flint mesh is an upgrade, right? So the flint mesh is just 4 flint per, improves yield, and then iron, gold, diamond, blobbity blobbity. Eventually we get up to netherite, big maneuverinos. Look at us. I guess I could just do that, right? There we go. Oh, wait, no. If I have different meshes, though, the annoying thing is it doesn't populate into all of them at once, which is quite fricked. So, the announcement is that the poll in chat happened, and it appears I would keep most of my audience, even if I was a worm. It's great to know that you guys are not anti-worm. You're very accepting. I always knew it to be the case. Very good wormage. Very good wormage. Okay, wait, just, I'm gonna do, yeah, I should make another one of these because I'm realizing if it rains and I only get 1 barrel of water, it's going to be a little limiting. So let's do that. Make sure we get at least 2. Maybe I should make more in case like 1 barrel doesn't fill and the other does fill. Maybe I should do like ba-boom. There we go. We can do all 4, right? I don't know why I use the crafting table down there. I don't know, man. Can you cook worms? I mean, this was from the quest reward, and it's food. So yes, worms can in fact be cookified. They can. Okay, so I think we need more. We need more, although we probably got to work on the old cobblestone generator. Wait. Generator? Copper block, stone block, diamond block generator, stone block generator. Okay. This is cobblestone, right? Not stone, but I need water. Oh, guys, I need to, like, do a freaking rain dance or something like that. How are we going to make this happen? This is a big old ay caramba. All right, everybody. Make sure to like the video for collecting pebbles and subscribe to increase. I can't believe I actually want it to rain. It is an old growth birch forest biome, so fortunately we are not in a position where it's never going to rain. Imagine if this were a desert. I don't know if that's possible, but oh boy. Oh, can you get water from leaves? Ah, okay. I'm just grabbing this for now because I feel like it'd be good to have a lot of this stuff. And then, okay, so we'll need to do a stone barrel in order to get ourselves the lava most likely. And then after that, we'll be able to... So I think it's always cobblestone into the stone barrel. Then it goes lava. And then we get the cobblestone generator. Then we can stop worrying about all this stuff. We can just let the cobblestone generator go into the auto Steve. And the auto Steve can Steveify all the stuff, start generating us automatic resources, which then can go to the system, which will turn into applied energistics. Definitely learn how the channels work once and for all. Get the resources auto crafting up into their ores. Get 5 billion ores. Leave the save running overnight, night after night after night, so we hit max integer value on all the resources that we're generating so that we can then make the singularities, which will then be used probably in order to craft some of the higher end items that go into the ATM star. Speaking of which, I should probably go and look at the ATM star because I haven't gone and looked at the ATM star yet. So as soon as I pick all this stuff up, which I know is not making the popping sounds, which is probably a very sad thing, I'll go look at the ATM star and see what all the recipe ingredients are that are needed for that. And hopefully we can just grab them really quick. And I'll see if it's any different than the previous ATMs that we've done, because it's like a little simplified for the last Sky ATM when it was crazy difficult for ATM 8, which we did with Pete and Zine, Peen Stream. And, okay, excelente. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed this greatly. I'm going to avoid hitting the wood because I don't need even more crafting. Look at us. Look at these freaking resources. And look at how epic the K button is. You can shift K to do everything. Yeah, so I can get 5,000 billion crafting tables in my inventory. Is that what you want me to do? Because that seems crazy. Honestly, it seems a little bit insane, truth be told. Oh, can you K in here? No, you can't K in here. You can't K in here. Oh, everything of the same pebble type? A likely story. Let's see. So, a salt bay and a basalt. And, oh, I thought they were going to be different types. I was going to try the shift K, but no opportunity. No opportunity. It's okie dokie there. Artichoke. Wait. Okay, 4, 6, 5, 4. You say shift. No. Shift K doesn't do it. It was a good thought, though. It was a good try. If only it worked, it would have been really freaking epic. I agree. I agree it would have been... Oh, you mean the... Got it. You just mean if there are multiple stacks of the same type of pebble. I'm picking up what you're putting... Was that a quick sleep? That seemed like kind of a quick sleep. It's crazy. Big Dog, thank you for the 6 months. And David, 63 months, one away from a full stack. Very, very epic. All right, let's get some of that water. So it says water. Come from a few different ways. Rain, barrel, composting, ice. However you do it, instantly make an infinite water source by placing 2 water sources diagonal. Oh my god, you guys. 3x1 infinite water enjoyers in shambles right now. In actual shambas. I can't believe not my ATM telling us to do a 2x2 instead of a 3x1. Oof. Big oofage right there. Okay, so porcelain bucket, blah, blah, blah. Barrel composting. So we need to get some Wawa up in here. Let me check the Wawa. Water is going to come. I guess we just need to get water, the fluid, which is going to come from a water crucible. A water crucible? Oh, so composting, which means I need seeds in a specific crucible. So it's got to be a crucible unless there is a different way to do a block conversion. It might have to be a water crucible, and then we compost the stuff into it. So we may need to get, oh, how am I going to get farmage going if I don't have water, though? That's a bit of a catch-22 right there. A bit of a catch-22. How are we going to do that? Leaves. I see. Okay, so we need shears. Surely there exist flint shears. There do be flint shears indeed. And we're ready to rock and roll. Nice. Well, very, very nice. Okay, also the wormage over here. Pop those in there. Maybe we want some more strink. I don't know. But anyway, let's grow some more trees. Get some more leaves. And do the gaming. There we go. Beautiful. And look at all them leaves. My flint shears from Silent Gear or Pickle Tweaks are broken. Oh no. Right, let's do that. And then we do definitely need the crucible. We'll do a little oak crucible. Do 2 of them? Maybe 2 of them. It's not like it's hard to get a hold of woodage, and it'll make things more symmetrical. And from there, oh, look at the water going. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that water go. Next up, we definitely need to get clay in order to make the bucket so that we can actually pick these up. Otherwise, we're going to straight up not have a good time. So clay is going to come from barrel mixing water and, oh, I see. So put some water into it. So isn't it weird? Isn't it weird that water comes like after the clay? Like you need water for clay, but the water comes after the clay quest. So that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird indeed. But yeah, no, we need the porcelain buckets. But alternatively, I guess I could just do a little bit more farmer sieving. And I could just, yeah, I could definitely utilize this time in order to do that, if that is something that you would like for me to do. And stuff like that. Yeah. I could just make a regular bucket, man. Man, the people here, they're just like, no, don't do that stuff. You need to make the regular bucket. Otherwise, you'll be ruined. Your life will be over. Fair enough. Okay, should we just turn it all into gravel, basically, just to start off with? Boom, boom. Do 3 stacks there. And then do a little bit of that. Do a little bit of balancing on the grid. Doing a little bit of that. And then we can... Hopefully we'll get a... Well, actually, we won't really need wandage, right? Because wandage would only be needed if we were doing such huge amounts. But we're going to be doing this automatically in the not-so-distant future, right? All right, here goes nothing. This macroing brought to you by the Logitech G815 keyboard. Very exciting stuff. So Shift K. Oh, it only does the one. Okay, just avoid hitting the woodage. All right, you decrease the delay of the macro between clicks and clicking. Bro, it's pretty freaking fast. Are you telling me it ain't fast? Are you telling me I am not fast enough? Are you telling me my speed is not the speed that we need? I can't believe this. I simply can't believe this. I was pleased with the speed here, and people are talking down about it. That is crazy work. Okay, so after this is done, though, I think we'll be able to make... I'd prefer, rather than, continuing to go through this thing over and over and over and over, I would much rather just make the cobblestone generator, and then we can start working on, like, the auto farmer Steving and stuff like that. Easy ore dupe. Oh, frick. Oh, God, yeah, ore duping. Oh, you can ore dupe. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. We'll do it. We'll do it soon enough. Wait. Won't need a billion fancy machines to dupe ores here. We'll only need a few. The squeezer can turn raw ore blocks into raw ore. And then... Yeah, the ore hammer. The ore hammers are, like, freaking good, but also the squeezer, hardly new, or... that's a lot of manual labor for ore doublification. Okay, hostile mobs are easier to spawn than passive. As long as it's dark enough, and they're at least 24 blocks away from you, they will spawn. If your island is getting bigger, you might want to light it up. Free mobs! Oh, gateways. Oh, shout out to gateways. Easy ways to get passive mobs and loot rewards. Okay, maybe not easy. You'll need to fight off waves of monsters. Plus, you'll need an Eye of Ender to make it, but it's worth it. Different gates have different rewards and monsters. This one will give 6 of each farm animal. Okay, well, I need to work on making that for a little bit, but we would like to get Omelette du Farmage. Oh, you get the Ender Pearl from the quest, though, and then you're just good to game. Okay, so tell you what, I'll tell you what. Oh my God, we've unlocked a Mechanismo. That's crazy. We'll do the bucket, and then we could do just a swordage to be able to get that challenge-io done. And then also, let's see what we're getting if we collect all the rewards. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, God, that's a lot of things. Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear. Oh, hey. Got a lot of iron. We got more ore. More ore. Oh, Jiminy Crimbus. This is just going to be a lot of things. I threw up all over the floor. Oh, God. So, kind of inventory sorted. You guys think that the water is ready to go now? Fingies crossed. God, I love water. Have I ever told you how much I like water? Wait, is there an... one bucket? Yeah, 1 bucket apiece. All right, sorry, 3x1 enjoyers in Shambuz, but I'm just gonna do a little 2x2 over here. Here we go. Wait, what did I do there? I don't know why I did it there. Also, the quest, the accepting all quests and vomiting all over the floor, gave me a compressed iron hammer. It hurt barfing up a compressed iron hammer, but worth. Definitely worth, for sure. I can't believe I'm about to put water on the roof of my pig. Like, if there's one no-no out there, do not put a swimming pool above your living space. Which there are a lot of, I know this sounds like a first world thing, and it kind of is, but the amount of houses I've seen listings of that are like ultra fancy houses, and they do a swimming pool and it's on top of a living area below it, I'm just like, you're insane. Why would you ever do that? You're eventually going to get a leak, and it's just going to be bad. And that's what I've done here. It's gonna be raining a lot. Every time I check the forecast, we've increased by another like ½ inch of rain predicted over the next 5 days. We're now at like 6 inches up from, it was originally going to be like 3 inches, and now we're up to like 6 inches of rain over the next 4 days, which is like 8 times the monthly norm for November. So it's gonna be a rough. You might hear me talking about this in the coming episodes because it might be in the midst of a downpour. You know, I do actually, usually the power stays on really well here. I have been impressed with the uptime of power and internet, just utilities in general versus the old house, which went down a lot. So probably I'll be here. I'll have internet. I'll have power likely. Now I'm going to jinx it. But we might also be filling up with water somewhere. And I'll get to, if I get to de-stress enough to stream, you get to hear me talk about it. Hopefully it will be good though. Because we've spent, literally the last month has been entirely spent on trying to get everything sorted out from the last, all the things that fricked up in the last rainstorm. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we got the water. Okay, so we need to get lava now. How are we gonna get lava? Probably gonna smelt the. Wait, can we just cobble these stone into the stone crucible, or does it have to be? Oh no, it's porcelain crucible in it. Porcelain crucible, porcelain clay ball. Oh, clay and the bone meals. It's a good thing we got some bone meals here. I guess we'll probably just make one of those for now. Nice of them to give me some bone mealification. Very nice of them to do that. And then the clay, remind me once again, you just put the water into the barrel and then add dust. And then you get yourself some clay. Very good. Or you get renewable bone meal. I'm assuming from Skelemans. Most likely, probably, right? Clay. Maybe I should take a couple of these guys over here and put them next to the water so I'm not running back and forth. Like so. Do that. And then I can wait. Can I offhand this? Is it that? Not exactly. Not exactly, but it's chill. Boom, boom, boom. Takes all my focus. Press the buttons quickly enough. Hopefully that will be good for now. Time Heist, thank you for the 78 months at tier 2. Also composter, that's super true, dude. Are there wooden hoppers? A framed hopper? I don't see wooden hoppers. That's crazy. Fluid hopper. Are there any omnidirectional? There's some omnidirectional, which means we got put them in a monadic craft. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Good old put them in a monadic craft. Okay, you can actually deconstruct these. You don't have to just break it manually. And then we can take some of these, do a little bit of that, get it smeltificationing. Right, oh, a little bit of, wait, how do I, is this not smelting? Oh, okay, I smelt that up. Got it. Smelt that, and then, there we go. Okay, cool. My pig have hole in brain? It's because it's me. I'm the brain. I'm the brains of the operation. Sitting here in my control panel, looking out at the world. And fortunately, my pig is not flammable. It's not inflammable. Wait. It's not. No, it is. It's not inflammable. But inflammable is not the word. It's not inflammable. It's also not flammable. But it's not inflammable. It's because it's not inflammable. And yeah, that's our pig for us. Anyway, so I just, yeah, there we go. All right. Oh wait, I think I need a heat source under here. Why did I just use my compressed iron hammer for that? I don't know why I did that. I should go in a different, maybe the 2 slot. Who needs a bow at this very moment? What are we going to use, actually? I think you can torch it, right? As like a starting heat source. It's just not very good. So I guess we'll do that. And then, yeah. There we go. It's actually not as bad as you might think. I think you lost more words than you learned. Lurds than you wormed? Wormed? Lost more words than you wormed. Yeah, I know how it is sometimes. I do. Okay, so the generator, the stone generator is... I wonder if it consumes the buckets, in which case that would be a little bit annoyanced. I do need a little bit of not lava, I need glass. That's going to be working in the meantime. All right, just do a bit of that, get it fed. I'm the only content creator who chose the pig. Really? Dude, if you ask me which of these do I think is the most selected, I 100% would have thought pig was #1 most selected. Unironically, I actually would have thought pig is very much the most selected. Okay, so I guess I'll in the interest of maybe getting more stuff, let me go guess I'll break some of these down. Keep some of the cobblestone on us. We got flint blocks. That's very epic. Guess, can we... I don't know why I'm doing that instead of using my crafting table. Okay, can't do that. Can we do these? Yes, we can. Boom, 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 boom. And what is your blackstone? Boop, 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 boop. Beautiful. Hello, Kara. In Discord, you asked a question. Okay, I will look in Discord in but a moment. Okay, sounds good. Wait, what did I get here? Oh, I got a bunch. Oh, right. It like recycles itself. It freaking recycles itself for maximum efficiency-ification. I forgot about that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool things you love to see. Okay, yeah. Kara is asking for me to look at a message. It is pretty cool that you get to like recycle this over and over. So I get like the blackstone and then I can redo this. And then I can just, man, I can just loop it over and 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 over. It's just pretty freaking cool. Got some blackstone there. I think I can I hammer the basalt down too? I think I can, but I gotta do boop. I can do this again, and I can do that, and then I can just, it's nice, it just gives you the crushed stuff ready to go instantaneously, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, to be fair, that did not give me, oh, okay, so it was the deep slate that gave me all the ores. I got a little excited when I didn't really need to get excited. It was the deep slate that gave me the ores. The basalt just gave me, or sorry, the blackstone just gave me basalt and small amount of like nether drops, which is not as exciting as I initially had thought. Because I was like, man, it just recycles itself and it gives me the ores. That's a great deal. And not as great as I thought. Definitely not as great as I thought. Okay, how are we doing on progress over here? Let's see. What have we here? Lava 512. Do we need to add a little bit more, perhaps, maybe? Perhaps. And then once we get one lava, do we just instantly go cobblestone generator? I think probably. But I do need to get myself more iron to make another bucket, specifically for the crafting recipe here. So let me do that. I guess I'll have to do a little bit more here. Just a little bit more. Pebblification. And congratulations on your 6 years of Twitch followage. That's very swick. Very cool. All right, more pebbles. And then I can shift K it up. All right, I've learned the proper technique. I don't have a nonstop talking podcast to discuss here other than potentially talking about rain and the preparations that have been made over the last month in order to ensure that the house is properly secured for all the rain that is about to hit 6 inches in frickin' 4 days. It's looking like, holy heck. Man, dude, we re-ran like 2 drainage pipes. I had to do some freaking excavation, reconstructing a French drain that got rooted into for the sake of being able to do some nice drainage. Added the clean-out. Still need the pop-up cap on one of the clean-outs in order to make it so that if there is, God forbid, another backup in the future, instead of going up into the house, it'll pop up cap, and then it'll pop a cap, and the water will like start flowing out, and that'll be pretty cool. Then another one had to break a little bit of concrete, root the pipe under there, connect it to another pipe that was newly run earlier in the year. And then after that, we just had to make sure we did a little troubleshooting, did some freaking urethane injection into the concrete, one of the decks, in order to try to seal it up. They're feeling very confident about that, having worked, because I was like, hey, we should wait until the rain before we start adding more finishing layers onto the deck. And then they just went ahead and they're like, no, we're going to add the finishing layers. And I'm like, okay, but if it leaks during this rain, then we're going to have to tear up what you just did. But they did it. So let's hope it doesn't leak. Fingers crossed, because if it does, they got to tear it all up, what they just did. So big fingers crossed. And then what else, man? What freaking else? That's the most of the stuff. But oh yeah, and then I put a tarp over thing on the roof earlier today, and I'm just like, Tell me we're good. Tell me I'm gonna wake up freaking Friday morning and there's not gonna be a massive disaster on hand. Tell me that's gonna be the case. All right, there we go. Look at that. That was pretty epic gaming right there. Oh wait, how are we doing in the lava department? Still not quite. So see, I needed to do something to kill time. And there you have it. Sorry, did I make you fall asleep? Honestly, if I made you fall asleep, it's good. Because then you just you're going to keep being there. You're going to keep watching because you're asleep right now. And you can't click away from the video. You're actually you're locked in. You're just freaking locked in on content. And that's what we like. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so we got a watering can in case we want to do any growage. I guess I could put the saplings here until we need more woodage. Just trying to clear out the inventory like a little bit. See, I know what I'm doing. Keep the people locked in on the content by making them fall asleep. Can you imagine actually, like, if you made some like incredibly good content, but you also hypnotized people at the start of the video so they fell asleep? I wonder if that would work really well, because you'd have insane audience retention on the video. However, oh wait, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I just want to break this again. I wanted to just farmage the gravel. The only problem, right, would be nobody would necessarily like or comment or anything like that. There would be nothing more than just insanely high audience retention. And I wonder if YouTube would like think that there was some fraud going on with that. Like, how can this person have crazy watch time, but nobody's liking or commenting or doing any other interactions? That's kind of weird. There's some sussification going on. I wonder if they would take issue there, you know? I feel like YouTube likes audience retention for the ads. I mean, I'm sure that's part of it. However, what I will say is if all the people are actually asleep, I'm not sure that the advertisers would love that. Because generally when they're paying for ad space, they do want it to be listened to. I know. A very tall ask, but how would they know? Well, I mean, like I said, by having no other interactions going on with the video outside of just really high watch time. That'd be my guess, but I don't know. Seems I'm considering hypnotizing. Yeah, I don't know why I went out with this ladder instead of the other one. I'm a dingus face. All right, big lava edge. Sick. And what is it in order to make you? Oh, yeah, we just need a glass. Need to smelt up a sand. Oh, God, go before the furnace runs out. I'll never be able to get more coal again. Why did I go backwards? I'm an idiot. I've done it twice. I made the ladder, and then I'm not using it. There we go. Okay. Give me a glass. Give me a glass. Go. Bro, and then we're going to get... Oh, man, it's going to be good. And then you need speed modifiers. Share stones. Okie stone block generator. We've still got our lava buckets. You'll love to see it. And then the question is, if we pop that over a chest, will it just start generating into it? Probably, right? Do I need to, like... You need a lava source and water beside it? So hold on. We've gone negative technology here because it used to be you could make a thing that just generates into the inventory below it, and then you could upgrade it to higher and higher tiers. But now you have to have, even though I used water and lava in the crafting recipe, I now have to apply water and lava adjacent to it? Why is this thing fricky? Okay, you can, I got it. Iron block Doesn't this makes it sound like it's generating gold though? Not that it's generating stone. It sounds like it's generating emeralds, generating diamonds, generating netherite. Are they all still generating cobblestone? It's just a weird... I guess it's just... Because it says cobblestone galore is the name of the mod, but... Ah. Okay, so it's basically like... Got it. It's like the... What's the thing from Liminality? I see. I see. Okay, so that's just going to be cobblestone there. Got it. Okay, I still think it's wild that I had to utilize those ingredients in the crafting recipe only to get fricked up. I think that's pretty crazy. Alrighty, in that case, hopefully it automatically... I don't know if it automatically puts it into an adjacent inventory, though, or if it's going to be kind of weird. But I guess let's find out. So, bruh, I need to get this thing generating more lava. There's a part of me that would just love if we could make everything self-contained inside of the pig. Like, everything could be part of the pig, but I don't think we'd possibly fit everything into here, sadly. We might have to, like, build out... We might have to build out, like, a pasture that the pig is standing on and use that in order to do other things, but we'll see. Yeah, we should probably do drawers. That is definitely the way to do it. Anyway, I should also, as I said I was going to do earlier, I want to see... Where is the star? Is it down here? No. How do I find the star? Yeah, it doesn't seem like the star quests are here. However, I can probably just look up the star. Yeah, ATM star, ultimate crafting. Okay, looks fairly similar. Although it has more singularities in it rather than more of the emitters and stuff. So glowstone, improbability. Ooh, large energy storage. We have Oratech here, which we used for the first time in Skyblock, the Patrick star. Nice. What about... Okay, we don't have the Gregory star, so I guess we are exempt from having to do that. I've heard that the Gregory star is definitely a very... trying thing. Do we have time in a bottle by any chance? Okay, guys, I need to work on this ASAP Alapagus. This is thing number one that needs to be happening in our lives. This is number one thing that we got to be working towards, is getting diamundos, gold, holy frickage. Okay, so yeah, we need to get this cranking. Hold on, we have a mission. We've got a mission in our lives. It's an important mission. A very, very top tier important mission for us today. And let's get it underway, okay? Yes. Captain Guppy. You can make a bunch of compact machines instead of expanding the pig. Yeah, the issue then becomes routing things interdimensionally between all the compact machines is a little bit tedious instead of having everything in the same dimension. That's my take on it, even though I might be a silly Billy for it, but I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, come on, lava. Come on, lava, and then we can get this thing going. What are we going to use in order to keep it in place? Maybe, are we going to do it down here? I guess we could do it down here. It'll just be easier, and then we could move it to a different place if and when we want to in the future, but it's not terribly flammable down here, so it could just work nicely, even though I'll probably end up walking into the lava and dying. That'll be my first death, is I walk into the lava that I place. Oh, come on, can you be faster? You know what I should have done instead of making the thing is I should have, instead of making this, I should have used the lava in order to speed up the process here. But give it a moment. There we go. Cool. So we got you. And then actually, yeah, what we can do, we can just break this. And then if we do need more lava, all we got to do here, we pop this down. So we're going to do, I guess we'll do like lava on one side, thing in the middle, water on the other side. Boom, boom. And this definitely won't light my farmer Sieves on fire. It would never do that. We do this. Lava there. Water here. It's cobblestoning. And then what I can do is I can just pop that there. If I want to make more lava, should go significantly faster now. Yeah, it looks about 3x as fast. And then let's see if we make a drawer if it will be vrooming and zooming. Which will be pretty good. Drawer, surely there are drawers. Yeah. Functional storage. I believe functional storage is the one where you can wand the banks of drawers in. And we'll want to do the banks of drawers in order to store a bunch of stuff, and then do a drawer controller hooked into Applied Energistics with a storage bus so that we can do all our stuff there. Now, I don't know where we're going to do the drawer bank necessarily, but there is one for our cobblestone. Will it eject into it? It will. Alrighty, that's what you love to see right there. It do be twerking. Do be twerking. Hey, nothing's lighting on fire yet. The pig is not inflammable. The pig's not inflammable. Pig's not inflammable, but it's not inflammable. So yeah, we're gonna need to do some drawer upgradifications. No, it's not gonna turn into bacon. You just had some spicy food from the trough. That's all. All right, so we got that. We might want to do some 2x2s, and then we need to do some. There's probably a lot of upgrades here. Oh my God, there's so many upgrades. Jiminy Crimbus, there's so many upgrades. We got these guys, and then we got these guys, and then we've got the Diamundos. These are going to upgrade the capacity of the drawer. We don't even have copper yet to be able to do that in big enough quantities. I forgot just like how freaking expensive those guys are, because by God, are they quite expensive. Oh yeah, but we can do once we start getting a lot of copper, we can do the ore duplication if we wanted to, even though it's like we're gonna start getting pretty extreme amounts of stuff. Look at this freaking go, dude. Look at this go. And then we can do that. Then we can place it all down. It's nice to have so much real estate inside the guts of the pig. And then you just bada bing, bada boom. Have the ability to do the compacting drawer for the cobble. Probably not yet, but probably not in the too distant future, I would think. So compacting drawer is piston. That actually might be able to do that. Maybe we'll do that. Wait, where are we getting redstone? Redstone is probably dust, right? That's always what I remember it to be. Sand or dust. Yeah? Yeah, we could maybe do. And then we could get a compacting drawer, and that would just make things a little bit easier, so we can just fetch it out instantly, bring it into what it needs to be. All right, I'm just going to do that. Yeah, I'll do that really quick. Let's get some sand here. For sure skis. And then we'll bring it all the way down. I'm definitely never going to accidentally break the pig and spleef myself into the void. I would never do that. There's no way I'd ever do something like that because I'm gaming. Redstone needed to be a higher tier mesh, didn't it? I think redstone needed to be a higher tier mesh, and I've just dookied. Oops. Hey, at least it gets us iron nuggets straight up. We can just craft them up. So there's that. But, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna, have to put some stuff into a different area. This is all mostly agriculture. So, okay. And then applied energistics. Look at that incoming, dude. Do like to see ourselves some applied energistics there. But I think we gotta do this again. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. More you, and then what was the farmer sieve level? It was, oh, it's like specifically red sand. Otherwise, it's dust. I was right. It is dust. It's freaking dust. I knew it. I freaking knew it, guys. I freaking knew it. Should have trusted my gut. I shouldn't have even looked it up. I should have just been like, no, it's always been dust. Always has been. All right. Always has been. Isn't it interesting how compressed sand doesn't actually turn into, Or it doesn't get affected by gravity. It's pretty crazy. And then, oh my god, we're blazing it! There we go, there we go. Get some redstone and be good to go. Storing power, transferring power, huge. We have redstone, and then I can actually make a compacting drawer to save us just a little bit of time. And that, for anyone who's curious, is how you get redstone. I mean, sorry, bone meal. Bone meal, that's how you get bone meal. Grains of infinity as well. Very interesting. So we need to get a compacting drawer, which is... Actually, we probably just need the simple one, right? Yeah, so... Okay, so just any kind of stone, piston, iron, and a drawer. Okay. So, any kind of stone. And then... piston... And I guess I could do it. Yeah, because otherwise it's just kind of waste. Kind of a waste to do it all the way up. Because if we do it like all the way up, then we are make that and do a normie drawer here. If we do it all the way up, we're gonna get double compressed cobblestone. It's like, okay, we don't really need double compressed cobblestone, so kind of whatever. Okay, and then you. Very good. Very good indeed. Empty this out. Pop you down there and see if it works. Why doesn't it like that? Why doesn't it like that? Do I need to actually pass it up? Do I need to... Oh, give it starter cobble. Right. So true. So true. You got to tell it which tier to begin with. There you go. There we go. Okay. Whoa, you can put them flat? That's kind of crazy. I forgot, but don't worry. We are all set now. Cool, cool. Yeah, eventually I feel like I'm going to need to expand the setup. What if I gave the pig wings and then I made things on the wings at some point? Instead of I'm wrangling with the idea I don't just want to add random platforms off to the side that just look awful and stuff like that. I'd like to make the expansions actually look like they belong on the pig. But boy, wings are going to need a lot of, I don't know, diorite or something. Or maybe the pig can just have cobblestone wings. I don't know, man. Could make baby pigs. It's going to take a whole lot of like in between episode effort to make some of this stuff happen. Also could use, do we have wands? Do we have wands here? Wand. Surely we have wands, right? We don't. Surely well, building gadget. I don't have power. We do have building gadgets. But by the time actually, wait, Diamundo. Hold on. So Diamundo can probably be farm received with an iron mesh, gravel, 1% chance. 4% on gold. Oh, it's building. Yeah. It's just building gadget. Okay. So I could work towards that. It is doable. So in that case, I just need to focus on gravel and get my mesh upgraded in order to make it better and gooder. Yeah, we got this. Wait, look up sticks. Oh, diamond stick, 27. Ah, okay. Stickiest stick, copper stick, iron stick, diamond stick, netherite stick, angel stick. Cool. That does exist. Very nice. Oh, I guess we could do that then. I've never used the stickiest stick mod before. It's brand new to me. Thank you for shouting it out. Otherwise, oh, God forbid I would have tried to get diamonds. Ugh. Can you believe I almost tried to get diamonds? Like, ew. Who would do that? Who would ever use diamonds? That's just kind of crazy. Kind of crazy to do. Oh, did we use sticky sticks in ocean block? Well. I have an old man brain and sometimes forget about things often. I sometimes forget about things often, but that's okay. Who doesn't? Who has an old man brain? Everybody does. Oh, wait, we need our copper as well. And then we go boop, 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 boop. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And look at all of the iron, which might be nice to double, but also might not be necessary because we are gaming. Oh, look at all that iron. Look at all that iron. So it was, if we wanted to like, okay, so what we could do, actually, I think we can just, hold on. So we could turn it into, yeah, we can turn it into this. We can affect it with fortune, right? And then rather than just smelting the ore, and then we could use the copper ore hammer to dupe that if we wanted to. Also, let me do this. Make this. Okay, cool. Let's see how this goes here. Still, he's running to the back of the pig to go up like a fool. Oh, perfect. Perfect. And then I think we'll get more than one out of each, right? Beautiful. Oh, yeah, you love to see it. And then from there, we can smelt this up using all of our cobblestone. Make a bunch of furnaces. We can stack up over here. Beautiful. And then we can start to put all of our coal into these. And then we can start to distribute all of this. Perfect. Perfect stuff. Okay. Very good. And then we can start duping. Mudflaps, thank you for raidage. Yuri Kiriyama, thank you for the 50 months. OMG, Big 50. Just a few more till the Tato. All right, have we gotten many more, We have gotten a lot of quests done. Oh, God. We've gotten so many. We've gotten so many quests. What am I going to do with all these dyes? Oh, I guess I need to make a pink bed at some point now that I have, like, bone meal accessible. Also, I have an even better watering can. Wow. That's so cool. Where the frick am I going to put all this stuff? Too many things. All right, so there we go. Never remember if you actually, like, have to... If it's always simply better to upgrade your meshes, or if there's ever a time where maybe you wouldn't want to upgrade the meshes. I never remember. Never remember, but anyway. All right, let's do a little bit of this. And then we can do some duplication. Yes, sir. That's what you love to see right there. Yep. And then I could have duplicationed here a little bit, but whatever. It's fine. We've got enough copper to go around. I don't think we got anything to worry about. We for gold, we will definitely want to do some duplication here, I think. Definitely gonna need a different pickaxe for that one. Yep. I know how to mine gold, guys. I've played Minecraft for a couple of years now. I know how to mine gold. See, we're good. I never mess that one up. Never even once would I mess that one up. No siree. Okay, so flint. In order to upgrade all of the meshes, let's do that. Okay, they do stack. I couldn't remember if the meshes stack, and I was going to be like, please tell me I don't need 16 slots in my inventory here in order to do this. Oy. Now we can upgrade all of them to flint. There we go. And then we could upgrade all of the... No, can't do all of them to iron. Can we get diamond from flint? Is it just like really, really low probability again? Let me check. So it turns out you actually can't get any. Oh, until you get iron, you can't get any. Ah, okay. So we need to iron it up on at least a few. I think if you have different kinds of meshes in the grid, though, it won't... You have to be... Like, it'll only spread the resources to the same mesh. I don't think it'll do different kinds. But we need a lot more iron in order to hit it up. That's decent. That's decent. Yeah, that's 5 of them. I say our main goal is to work to the iron so we can get the meshes up to iron. I think iron meshes are just inherently going to be better than the other options. And the 4x4 is pretty good for now. And eventually, obviously, we'll get it automated with the auto hammers and stuff. I don't know if that's in chapter 1. Stone generator. Oh, look at us. We already got there. But we didn't do it via porcelain. So therefore, it doesn't count. How nice. We did get the stone generator. The next chapter, what is it that we're going for? Are we going for power? There are plenty of ways to generate your first bits of power. In this pack, Generators Galore has been given an overhaul. I've never even heard of that before. With cheaper upgrades to 8x and 64x and increased energy production across the board, grab yourself some hefty lava gen and get going. If we want to get started with automation in ATM to the sky, we'll need to dip our toes further into power and some new mods. Here are some of the mods it includes. Generators Galore, Growth Accelerator tiers. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh frick. And Geolers. Grow those materials you're missing. All right. Well, I mean, basically, yeah, we have kind of gone through a good deal here, other than slime, netherrack, endstone, and obby, which it looks like you make in there, and then a little bit of the branches out to this side. But, you know, we're cranking through the first chapter, Reno, and look at us getting all these here, dude. Look at us with all of these resources. So you know what I might do? I might do an in-between episode, a little bit of work, and just smash through some cobblestone so that we can get some more of the different ores and stuff, which I think will be quite helpful. So that next time we are on here, we can make and manufacture some stuff pretty easily and get through the first chapter and into some power gen. So, we'll wind down here. I really need to rebind that. For the first episode of ATM 10 to the sky, I hope you have enjoyed. I hope that our pig has also enjoyed. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. And playlist if you missed any episodes, or I guess you can't have missed any at this point, but you can jump into the future ones if you're watching this later on. I'll see you then.